So I just got done watching Raw, and overall, it was an okay show. It wasn't that great. I fell asleep through some of it, and there was only a couple parts that really stood out to me, so I want to talk about those parts, and then give you my overall thoughts about the show tonight. So, Raw started off with the superstars who helped out Daniel Bryan last Monday night on Raw, and they were all lined up on the stage. And Triple H and Stephanie McMahon come out, and they want to applaud all of them for standing up and taking initiative to do what they want to do. And Triple H kind of says that, well, I'm sure that they did it not to help Daniel Bryan out. And then RVD kind of steps up and tells him that, we did do it for Daniel Bryan. And Triple H kind of questions that, and he kind of tries to make Daniel Bryan look at the bad guy, because he sets up a match which is going to have all those people who helped out Daniel Bryan plus Daniel Bryan versus The Shield in a handicap elimination match. And Triple H kind of tries to stir the pot around, saying that, do you guys really want to help out a guy who's going to get another shot at the WWE title, who's given shot after shot after shot, trying to make, I guess, Daniel Bryan look like the bad guy. So the main event is set up, and the next part I want to talk about was, Miz is already kind of pissed off about what happened last Monday Night on Raw after he got a pretty bad ass kicking from Randy Orton, and Stephanie McMahon comes up to him. No, Triple H is the one who comes up to him and says that he's not going to get his hands on Randy Orton because Randy Orton is already in a match, which the WWE Universe will be able to choose his opponent, which would be either RVD, Rob Van Dam, the same, RVD, Dolph Ziggler, or R-Truth. And Triple H does says he's going to want Miz to come out and do a Miz TV segment with The Big Show. And Miz is already kind of pissed off, so he comes out to the ring and he starts off the whole Miz TV show talking about how angry he is at Randy Orton, that he will get his revenge, and when it does happen, it will be awesome. And he brings out The Big Show. The Big Show looks kind of upset, not too much. Miz is usually the one mostly talking in these segments, and so Miz pretty much asks him why he punched Dusty Rhodes out. Then he kind of said that he understands why he did it, and he starts talking about Stephanie McMahon and kind of being mean to her in a lot of ways, saying a lot of bad things about her. So that, of course, brings out Stephanie McMahon. And Stephanie McMahon goes on a rant with The Miz, and a lot of the stuff that she said, I can't help but think that it's true. Miz is sometimes the go-to guy to do, radio things, and, because he's so great at speaking and promoting the company. And in the end, Stephanie McMahon ends up making The Big Show knock out The Miz. The Big Show had no hesitation, no crying, no nothing. He just and they say that The Miz is getting medical attention, and who knows what that was all about. I know The Big Show was not happy about it because he stormed off afterwards, but he did it in a matter of a couple of seconds. Like, he doesn't hesitate, he didn't do nothing to stop himself from hitting The Miz, and yeah, that was that segment. And then we had the CM Punk segment, which he, of course, returned to his hometown in Chicago, Illinois, which the show was live from. And, of course, CM Punk got a great ovation. Everybody was chanting CM Punk. CM Punk had a Blackhawks jersey on. And, he says that, that he's going to defeat any opponent to get to Paul Heyman. And when he does get his hands on Paul Heyman, he's going to, kick his ass and beat him up and do whatever he wants to do with him. And it, of course, brings out Paul Heyman. And he comes out on this, scooter type thing, and kind of runs down Chicago, calls him a second city, second place, second this, second that. And Paul Heyman gets the last word in, and then he tries to kind of get away from the whole situation. And his scooter ends up not working. And CM Punk, of course, sees that, and everybody is chanting for CM Punk to go up there. So CM Punk starts running up the ramp to go attack Paul Heyman until Ryback and Curtis Axel attack CM Punk. CM Punk has a little offense against them too, but in the end, Ryback gets the upper hand and ends up throwing CM Punk through a table. And that was that segment. You know, I really enjoyed this storyline between Paul Heyman and CM Punk. You know, I'm sure Paul Heyman has his hands all over this storyline. You know, he's not letting CM Punk touch him until the very end, until all the fans really want him to do it. And I'm sure it's going to be a great payoff. And I'm pretty sure that Paul Heyman will either go into the back and do writing for WWE or do something else after he gets written off the show, after CM Punk finally gets his hands on Paul Heyman. But great storyline nonetheless. Then, of course, we had a main event. It was Daniel Bryan, the Usos, the Primetime Players, R-Truth, RVD, Dolph Ziggler, Justin Gabriel, Zack Ryder. I think I named everybody else against the Shield. But before the match actually started, the Shield came. Daniel Bryan came out, shot off a little promo that he did about winning the match against Randy Orton at Battleground. I think that's the next pay-per-view. And the Shield comes out, and they're about to attack Daniel Bryan until Cody Rhodes and Goldust attack him from the crowd. They get escorted out by security, and of course the crowd is going crazy, and I'm going crazy because it was good to see both of them, and it kind of woke me up from the whole show, because honestly it was kind of putting me to sleep. And we had the main event start, and the Shield was pretty dominant through a lot of it. Roman Reigns came in, eliminated 3 people until he got eliminated. Then Dean Ambrose got eliminated by Dolph Ziggler, which will have a match on SmackDown for the United States title. So it looks like, since Dean Ambrose took the fall, that Dean Ambrose will retain the US title, but that's just my prediction. And then it was down to 5 superstars against Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins eliminated R-Truth, and then Daniel Bryan, the Usos, and who else was it? Dolph Ziggler surrounded the ring like what the Shield usually does, and attacked Seth Rollins, and of course brought down Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns, and they quickly disposed of it. Roman Reigns got eliminated by the Usos, and Dolph Ziggler eliminated Dean Ambrose. So left in the ring was Seth Rollins versus Daniel Bryan. And Daniel Bryan gets the pinfall, 1, 2, 3, and I guess the Renegade Superstars are the victors in this match, along with Daniel Bryan. I really thought something would happen. Nothing happened, but still, it was a good main event, very fun to watch. Overall, I would give this show probably about a 3.5 out of 5 stars. For the most part, it was pretty boring. You know, the Divas match was very quick. You know, they had a lot of potential in that match. It was total divas, except for Eva and JoJo versus AJ, Tamina, Layla, Alicia Fox, and Oksana. Very quick match. It wasn't even longer than 5 minutes, but I felt like this match was like really quick, so that's why I'm putting an emphasis on it being really quick. For the most part, this show was just kind of boring, except for a couple parts that I talked about. And hope you all enjoyed this video. Please comment, rate, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.